You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, my goodness, it seems that LeBron James didn't just quote-unquote endorse Kamala Harris after all. He was paid handsomely to do so, which is very interesting indeed. In fact, given $50,000 to endorse Kamala Harris and create a very slanderous attack video on President Donald J. Trump. Let's take a look at this. And wow. We're finding out, by the way, and we'll look at some reaction on this, but there was a lot of celebrities that were paid a lot of money. $165,000 to Beyonce, $58,000 to Cardi B, $500,000 to Al Sharpton, $100,000 to the Obamas, $35,000 to Jennifer Gardner. Unbelievable. Seriously, I thought they just all loved her. Okay, interesting. Endorsing Kamala Harris might have not been a smart move in the grand scheme of things, but it certainly was a lucrative one. This is Outkick. Lakers forward LeBron James voiced his support for Kamala Harris during the 2024 presidential election cycle. Frankly, that's pointing out the sky is blue, and the ultra-progressive LeBron supporting a Democratic candidate is not surprising by any stretch. Not at all. Not at all. At the time, James said he was endorsing Harris to help ensure a better future for his kids. To do so, he had his production team make a video that dishonestly made Donald Trump look like a racist. Here it is. Yeah, he got destroyed for it.
All right. Heck yeah. It's cool. Black guy. That's one of my buddies. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome.
No, I'm not a racist.
We love Hitler. We love Trump.
They're taking black jobs now. The whole country's going to be like, it'll be like Detroit. A lot of it's about the genes, isn't it? Don't you believe? They're poisoning the blood of our country. Troublemaker. These are troublemakers. Look, I love the old days, you know? Do you know what they used to do to guys like that when they were in a place like this? They'd be carried out on a stretcher, folks. Like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you. Now, if you had one really violent day, like one rough hour, and I mean real rough, the word will get out and it will end immediately. But we're going to indemnify police officers and law enforcement from being destroyed by the radical left. You're changing history, you're changing culture.
Of course I hate these people. And let's all hate these people, because maybe hate is what we need.
Yeah, so it was a big race-baiting farce, right? That LeBron James ended up putting out there in this propaganda video. And, of course, that was a bunch of quotes taken out of context, thrown into a bunch of mumbo-jumbo. Well, my goodness. So, peel back the curtain. According to the Washington Free Beacon, the Harris campaign sent James's Spring Hill company a $50,000 check for throwing dirt on Trump's reputation. I thought you just loved Kamala, right? She was the beacon for change and all of that other horse crap that America overwhelmingly voted against. By the way, we talked about this during the live stream today, a member stream. If you want to become a member, go to Black and White Sports and join up so you can join in on those live streams on Fridays at 10 a.m. Nonetheless, we talked about the fact today that more people are joining the MAGA movement and have since the election. There are people of all kinds of ethnicities and colors involved in the MAGA movement or the Donald Trump movement or whatever you want to call it, the common sense movement. Here we are, anyway. Nothing about her campaign was authentic, and the American people knew that, voted accordingly. That's right. Not surprised. Yep. That's right. Wow, what a con artist King James is. Always was. Kamala Harris also. Let us not forget. We've talked about this. The NBA has no chance of recovery until LeBron James retires. You want to know why the NBA ratings are 60 to 70% down versus a decade ago? It's because of what this guy has said and done over the last 5 or 6 years in the league. Go look at the ratings from 2018, 2019. And then when all hell broke loose in 2020, the NBA went woke and people cut the TV off on the NBA's tails. Shocker, they were all paid. Dems are the best at lighting money on fire. Busted. Arrest them. Yeah, it was a personal decision for his kids. He may spend that $50,000 on them. So you can buy love. Yeah. Money laundering. Interesting. Frauds. That's the thing. This exposes LeBron as being a fraud. Oh, I'm all in on Kamala. I'm all in on that movement. As long as they line my pockets, I'm all in. LeBron is just another whore. Ask China. LeBron being LeBron, for the man who sold out to China, selling to Kamala is not such a great stretch. Quote, for his kids. It's pretty effed up if someone who makes $40 million a year still needs another $50K to tweet in your favor. Not only that, but you trying to tell me that, look, that went in his pockets. Producing a video like that, I could whip that together in one day. I mean, seriously. Again, a bunch of out of context quotes and visuals put together meant to falsely scare everybody. Kamala was nothing more than a tool. Everything about her is a lie. Sickening from one flopper to another. Oh. Unbelievable, really. I thought you had to designate an ad by saying it was paid endorsement. No wonder her campaign ended up owing people and businesses. That's right. She had to give some money back for having all that money and doing it for a measly $50K. Interesting. Lost all respect for that guy after the payoff alleged of his accuser. Ruh-roh. It's always about the money. Boy, we could keep going. Oprah got $1 million. LeBron got $50K. Laugh out loud. That actually is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Obviously, these people do anything for money, including selling out their country. Well, hell, I mean, LeBron sold out to China a long time ago. That shouldn't be surprising. He's just fine with all those sweatshops over there doing all that work. Him going over there, he once flew over there to beg China to allow him to release Space Jam 2, The Search for Another Paycheck. By the way, that movie bombed too. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, LeBron at it again, it seems. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.